A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the Double-A level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the Frisco Roughriders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way
Midland
next.
Rockhounds.
Ken Gregory, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, here is Bubba Thompson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter, Bubba Thompson.
First offering.
First pitch, 5:05.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Into the box, Elier Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Andrews.
Now to the plate, Ricky Andrews, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pops this one up. Samuel has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
The
go.
1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Second baseman, Justin Foscue.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. This is foul right side. Got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, David Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Garcia.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he got him. So now here is Ryan Doro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So here is Julio Pablo Martinez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
To the plate now, Maximo Acosta, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Bubba Thompson. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And he struck him out. Next up, Elier Hernandez. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Fabio Castro, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on left.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ricky Andrews.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him swinging with the palm ball there, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box now, Justin Foscue. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Justin Foscue.
Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, David Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. Now at the plate is Ryan Doro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Ryan Doro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Hit out toward second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to hit is Julio Pablo Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pablo Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Maximo Acosta. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. now in the box, Bubba Thompson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Elier Hernandez singled in his last at-bat.
Elier Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Fabio Castro. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Ricky Andrews. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Justin Foscue. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 0-2 once more. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Ryan Doro. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now into the box is Maximo Acosta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Maximo Acosta.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. In the air now, out to left.
I got it.
Ramirez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next, Bubba Thompson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-0.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Rockhounds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ken Gregory earns the win, his second, as he struck out 13 in this one. Colin Wiles couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Roughriders, no.